Right, hello, my name is MrPeachUK. Welcome back to my channel and my latest Final Fantasy VII video. In the last one, we managed to catch the last train back to the hideout. I'm supposed to be heading there now, but I'm just going to do a very short video here of what I'm going to be doing for a little while off of camera. But I'll do a very short video just to show you what I'll be doing. It's pretty dull. Don't switch away just yet, as hopefully I'll have something vaguely informative to tell you. But that's why I'm not going to show you it in any detail. So without any further ado, let's get stuck in. Right, so let's head back to the train graveyard. Which is in this direction. Right, so the reason I'm back here is, now, I'm not really a person that's going to be doing this. I don't have the time or patience to do this, right? But if you want to have the perfect game, if you want to basically get everything you possibly could get out of the game, then there's these things called perfect game notes in this guide that I'm following. Now, by coming here, you can actually steal a certain no, it's not steal, you can actually obtain a certain item off the enemies. Let me just double check that I'm right here. It's one moment. Right, so you can save, yeah, that's it. You can save up a lot of money for a start, but I'm pretty sure you can also no, I'm getting ahead of myself. What it is later on, you can spend some time here and you can steal, I think it's ghost tears or something like that, off of the ghosts that you fight here later. These I think, I mean, I can't be 100% sure, but I'm fairly sure I don't come across these anywhere else in the game. So this is obviously the only place you'll be able to get it. I'm gonna have to be really careful, so I'm gonna die soon. Ooh, key. Yeah, so essentially in the guide that I'm following now, it's saying that if we come over here and do a lot of fights, you can save up enough money to buy 99 iron bangles. Now it said that it can take a very long time, however there's a way that you can speed it up. Mono drives, the small floating robots, sometimes drop an ether, and you can sell these for a whopping 750 gil. Now, regardless of whether you sell them or not, they're pretty flipping handy to have, especially this early in the game. So regardless of whether you want to keep the ethers for yourself or whether you want to sell them, this is obviously a pretty handy thing to be doing. As you can see, like, there's no way you can really go in the train graveyard at the moment. But that being said, like, I'll just run around in circles anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm still loving the graphics on this in comparison to the original on the PS1. I've got to say, it just looks smoother. It looks virtually exactly the same. Just I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's a little bit slicker looking. I'm really looking forward to what they're going to be doing with the remake. I have no idea about the detail. I've had a few little sort of Google searches earlier to see if there's been any more details released, and as far as I can tell, they're going to be making some changes. It's not going to be exactly the same. I think there aren't going to be any new characters from what I can tell. Although they're going to add some more story content, so that should be interesting. But they've said that certain things will be getting like added or possibly taken away. But I don't know. Like, it depends what it is. I don't want anything took away because I don't think there's anything that needs took away out of this game. I mean, if you think otherwise, if you've played it yourself and you think otherwise, let me know what you think should be taken away from the game. I personally, off the top of my head, I can't think of anything I would take out of the game. To me, it's a lot of fun. Let me just get up the menu. I can't remember what buttons is it again. Oh no. There we go. Right, so. Oof, I've got no potions left. I've got 2. Right, so as I say, it's going to be a short video. I'll probably cut this off soon. You'll be absolutely sick and tired of watching me run around in circles. But no, like, it'll be interesting to see what your thoughts are if anyone actually watches this. I mean, at the moment my videos aren't getting a whole lot of views, but I do it because I enjoy it. So it'd be fun if maybe one day I'll get some actual feedback and some comments on my videos. But if you're watching and you feel like contributing, just throw me a little comment. What do you think of Final Fantasy VII if you played it? What do you think they could add or take away from the game in the remake? What are your thoughts on the remake? It'd be interesting to see what people think. Still not really getting anything here. I've got a potion back, that's handy. I suppose the other thing that you gain from doing this is you're obviously gaining experience, so as well as gaining gil, you're also getting experience and the odd item, and the more experience and more levels you get from running around in circles, the less you're going to need to use those potions anyway, so it all works out. It's just depends if you're the kind of person who wants to farm for a lengthy amount of time, and I usually just crack on some music, just listen to a bit of or just whatever takes my fancy at the time, and just repeatedly kill monsters on this. Seems to it doesn't really get boring for me. I usually keep myself distracted anyway, so obviously just remember to keep an eye on your health. Don't get too relaxed. Right, so the money's slowly going up. I mean, it takes a while, but you need to save, right? This is following this the guide that I mentioned in the previous episodes. Is that I'm following the Absolute Steve guide. As I say, with regarding that, actually, I'm not going to be following it word for word. I don't need to know where to go and what to do. I've played this game many enough times to know exactly what I'm doing there. The only reason I'm following it is to make sure that at any given stage of the game I'm not missing anything that I could be informing you of. So essentially what I'm doing is like I am now. I'm just letting you know that if you do want the perfect game and you do want to get ahead of the difficulty curve, then you'll want to stop by here for a while. But as I was going to say, that you need to save 15,840 gil to be able to buy the 99 let me see, what was it, 99 iron bangles, which you'll be able to do shortly, but I'd imagine that would take quite some time, so I'm obviously not going to show you all that. I would like to, if possible, get an ether off of one of these enemies so you can actually see that they do drop. Otherwise you're just going to have to take my word for it. So I'm just going to do maybe a couple more fights and then I'll let you go. But there you go, just as I said it. Ether dropped right there, an ether and a potion. That ether is worth 750G, so if I was to sell that right now, even though I've got 2, I wouldn't want to get rid of both of them. If I was to sell that right now, I'd have like 1700G, so it makes it go a little bit quicker, so you really want to hope you get a lot of them if you're going to do this, and then it saves you running around for endless amounts of hours. I will actually leave it there. I'm going to continue for a while just myself without any videoing, but that will also mean that the next time that I load this up you'll see the difference in the amount of hours played and whatnot, so it's just so that you know that I'm not just I'm not skipping anything, I'm not missing anything, you aren't missing anything, I'm just running around in circles. So anyway, thank you for listening and thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you'll tune in for the next one, because the next one I will actually go to the hideout and continue the story. So thank you very much for taking time out of your day to watch this video, and hopefully you'll join me for the next part. So have a good day and I'll see you again. Bye.